Starting a new city in City Skylines can be a little bit tricky, especially if you don't have experience with the game. Today, I'm going to show you how to create a new city from scratch, and I will help you to make the first steps into the game. So you can create actually a city which is cool, fresh and amazing. Welcome to Narayana. One of the first things that you need to do before you start creating a new city is choosing the right map. I know guys, it can be a little bit confusing, especially because there are a lot of maps out there. What I recommend you to do is to go on the Steam account, on the workshop, because there are tons of maps out there and they're very unique and different. So you can choose the one that represent more the idea of the city that you want to create. For this project, I decided to start with this map, which I find amazing. It's called Kerrisdale Bay, and I will link, of course, the link in description. This map, I think it's also a good start, especially for beginners, because it gives you that initial boost, especially when it comes to electricity and water, because there is already a dam which is working and providing you with some energy, but there is also some water pump stations which will provide you with the initial water and pipes to the city, so you don't need to stress about that, especially at the beginning when you don't have a lot of money in your bank account. So I decided to start with the city. I have chosen the right lights, the LUT, which I will leave again the link in description. And let's start, guys. I will show you exactly how I started, what was my mindset and what I was thinking before I start creating and putting everything together. Alright guys, let's start. So this is the initial point, so where you can actually start building the city. As you can see, there is a nice roundabout there with 3 exits, and I'm planning to create there the industrial area. Down here I want to create the city alongside the coast and eventually expand the city over there in the other side of the river. Now, before you start creating all the roads, I think it's very important that you have in mind what you want to do. There are different types of roads that you can start with, but at the beginning you can only use this one, which is a little bit expensive, especially if you want to save money. This one would be the best choice, but you don't have it. You need to unlock it. And in order to use it, you just need to create a very small piece of road like that. Then you can delete it and you unlocked this one, which is the one that I usually start with, because it allows you to save money, especially at the beginning. What I usually do is just drawing the lines, following the terrain, or in this case the coast, because then it's easy to connect all these types, the different roads that we created. And it looks very natural, especially if you follow the coast. In this case, I didn't want to follow exactly because I like these trees over there, and I have in mind to create some sort of park maybe in the future. But anyway, just follow the shape of the terrain and you will see that you will get a great result. I will speed up a little bit now so it will be easier to follow. So now that all the shapes and the first roads are created, you just need to connect them. I usually use roundish corner instead of just cutting the lines, but you can do whatever you prefer. So the first layout, the first main road of the city are done. I'm doing now the industrial area. I usually like to use this kind of layout, which is usually 10-20, and then you can play with it. You can try even 12-18 or 12-20. There are different options, depends on, of course, what you want to create in your city, but I like this layout. It's very roundish and it's cool, especially you will see the results at the end. Same kind of things here in the city. So 1020, I then connect, as you can see, the main road, the other exit from the roundabout, and here I created these two lanes, these two roads with this roundish kind of road. I decided to create another connection from the roundabout, which will go to the other road there. And I will just complete the grid. This is of course the initial part of the city. As you can see, we just spent 10,000, which is really nothing considering all the layout that we've been creating till now. So using this road, you can really save a lot of money. So just create, a piece of the first initial, part of the city, and then you can start zoning it. So I decided just to finish this part, and then I will start zoning. As I said before, it's connected already with the electricity. There is this, as you can see, the pipe over there of the water, the electricity already, so I just need to connect them. I don't need to create another connection, a new connection, especially with water and electricity. So I can start my city with the electricity and water provided by this map. Of course, you need to then to expand it, but you will have this first initial boost. Let's start zoning. So this is, as I said before, the city itself, the residential area. I decided to have the offices and the shops exactly there, so around the main avenue. That will be the main avenue. And then what I suggest you to do is just wait a little bit, wait the first citizens to come and to settle, and the moment you have some money in your bank account, then you can start changing the road and upgrading the road. I realized that there is still more space there, so I can expand the city a little bit more over there. And the first step, the first milestone achieved. Let's continue. We unlocked a few things, we get some money in our bank account, and look how natural and nice it looks. Fixing a few things when it comes to traffic, and of course at the beginning there won't be any traffic, but you never know. We continue to expand the city, zoning even more, and now it's time to upgrade the road. So this is the main avenue, and I chose for this the 4-lane roads. I created another video that you can follow, that you can watch on my channel, which is how to choose the right road types, which is very helpful, especially when you create the city, because you can really avoid a lot of traffic if you follow the advice and tips that I gave you in that video. So this is the main avenue, and then I want to create, of course, the main avenue here as well, because the traffic otherwise will start to come. Now, as you can see, I need more energy, so I created and installed a new power generation. I need more water to expand this new area, and things are getting very interesting now. So I don't like traffic lights, especially now. Well, we don't need them, so we can get rid of them. I want to connect these two areas like this. I don't like the connection over there, but you just really need to play a bit. The moment you create, like I said before, the initial shape of the city, following the terrain, following the the coast, is gonna be much easier then to continue. And another achievement, 𝗦𝗲𝗰𝗁𝗲𝗁𝗲. We unlock different things. We will use, of course, those new things. I need more, I think, more school now. Just fixing a few things with traffic light. I also created another video about Traffic Manager President Edition. I recommend you to watch. I will leave the link in description so you can follow the tips and advice there as well. Now it's time to upgrade this road. We have enough money to do it, so citizens can, drive in better roads and save money for their cars. We will, of course, it will also improve the speed of the cars in those specific roads. We need the police. We have some crime in the city. We play a little bit with the budget, just to save more money. But as you can see, we're already plus 2,000 every week, so we're making a lot of money for just having 1,000 citizens, so it's a great result. Let's upgrade the roads even here in the industrial area, which looks pretty good. Now I'm creating here a pedestrian path for citizens living in the city to go to the industrial area, so to go to work. They love pedestrian path, and you will see that if you create them, they will use a lot. I'm also creating this path alongside the coast. When you have your girlfriend or boyfriend and you just go for a walk next to the river, it's gonna be super nice. I will create probably in the next episode a nice park over there, so people can enjoy actually the time. I connect the main avenue to this pedestrian path, and as you can see, they're very small, but there are already people walking out there. I'm using this mod, which is called Prop Line Tool, so I can just put trees next to this road. It looks very nice. You can create, when you have holes like that, this pedestrian path, so you will facilitate pedestrian to pass from one road to another. As I said before, they really love it and they will use it a lot, which also will reduce the traffic because they will use less the intersections, and they will cross less the streets. I want to expand the city in this part of the map. So I'm continuing with the main avenue, and then I will create a grid on the left side. Here I noticed that I want to create a bridge so I can allow people to move from this new area, this new map, to the industrial area, so they can go easily to work instead of passing from the other side, because there will be another residential area over here. So this bridge, I think it's very useful. Let's continue expanding the city, creating more grid over here. Again, pretty much the same concept with this squarish grid, and then they will just be combined together. Another main road here. So we have the main road which goes around the coast, and then we have two internals, main avenue, 4-lane roads. This one vertical there, and the one perpendicular to it. Yeah, boomtown. we unlocked more things, but I guess we will use those new things in the next episodes, because we will create a fish industry, we will create different type of industry, so there will be much more to do actually with these new things unlocked. Zoning the new area with the residential and offices or shops is, as I said, creating more pedestrian path, especially, you know, to connect area which otherwise they should go around, you know, to get there. I don't like those trees there, they're too green. I want to create something which match more the terrain, like this for example, or even more light green. And yeah, guys, it's almost done. And that's it with today, guys. I think we created a very nice city starting with. There are so many things to do and to improve, but you know, we will do it in the next episodes. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel so you will watch more episodes like this and you will see how Narayana will evolve. And please leave some comment. And thank you guys for watching. Bye!